Ciao ragazzi! Today I want to talk about a very common frustration. You're learning Italian, but you have no one to speak it with. So you think, how can I ever improve my speaking, my Italian speaking? And that's exactly what we're going to fix today. I'm going to show you what you can do when speaking Italian is impossible. As always, step by step. Now, many students think that they cannot improve their speaking because they don't have an Italian friend or a native speaker to practice with. So, what do? They wait. They tell themselves, I will speak Italian when I find a partner, or I will speak Italian when I will feel more confident, or I will have a conversation when I visit Italy. The problem is that if you wait for the perfect opportunity or the perfect time to start speaking, you might never start doing it at all. And here's why this is such a common trap that I've seen with so many students. I would say all students. Many learners believe that speaking practice can only happen inside a real conversation. So they think that if there's no other person, there cannot be any speaking practice. But speaking is actually not just interacting with another person. Speaking is actually a complex skill that's made up of many smaller skills, like recalling words or forming sentences or thinking in the other language, in this case, thinking in Italian, and moving your mouth to produce Italian sounds. And all those skills can be trained even if you are alone. And in my experience as a teacher, and also in my personal experience learning another language, it actually should be trained for alone first. So here's what you can do right now. If you don't have a speaking partner, start writing. Yes, write. Scrivi. Writing teaches your brain to think in the language. Think of when we were children. Before speaking fluently, we practiced forming sentences slowly and carefully, very slowly and very carefully. In Italian schools, we actually call it I pensierini, fare I pensierini. Let me get this for you. I pensierini, it's a very cute word that means the little thoughts, because pensiero is thought and pensierino is a small thought, a little thought. And fare I pensierini is a common practice in Italian schools. Kids are prompted to make their own little sentences, simple sentences like you can expect from a child, like la mia mamma è bella, or faccio una passeggiata con il mio cane. Or gioco con i miei amici di pomeriggio. So these are short, simple sentences. So forgot to tell you the translation. La mia mamma è bella. My mom is beautiful. Faccio una passeggiata con il mio cane. I take a walk with my dog. Gioco con i miei amici di pomeriggio. I play with my friends in the afternoon. So these, as you can tell, are short, simple sentences, but still they train their brains to start organizing their thoughts in a more polished and comprehensible way. And that works because writing is like speaking, but on a more intimate level. Writing teaches your brain to think in the language. This is something that we do in schools, and I'm going to tell you, this is how I trained myself to speak English when I had no English speaking partner and I was never able to live in an English speaking country. I just start started writing and wrote a lot and still do to this day. So let me show you a very simple exercise to apply this. Let's put this into practice together so that you can immediately start doing this after you watch this video. What I want you to do is this. Every day, write 3 simple sentences about your daily life. These are going to be i tuoi pensierini, your little thoughts, i tuoi pensierini. Per esempio, what day is today? You could say, oggi è lunedì. Then you could add, today I work from home. So I work from home. Lavoro da casa. Then you could think of what you're going to do that night. For example, I'm going to watch a series tonight. That would be in Italian. Questa sera guardo una serie. By just writing these 3 daily sentences, you're training your brain to recall Italian words faster, build sentences because you're building your Italian sentences. You're training your brain to reduce translation from English and to start thinking directly in Italian. And that's exactly what speaking requires. By the way, let me know in the comments if you ever avoided speaking because you didn't have anyone to practice with. Let me know in the comments. I always love to hear from you. Now, my key point here is this. You don't improve speaking by waiting for conversation. You improve speaking by training sentence creation. And writing can do that for you. Writing removes the pressure. It gives you the time to think, and it builds the confidence that you need step by step. And once you find a speaking partner, you will be much better equipped to make the most out of those conversations. By the way, if you would like to get a little help getting started with this, especially if you often think, okay, but what do I write? Then I prepared a free PDF for you. Inside the PDF, I've added 7 simple prompts that you can use every day to create your own Italian sentences and start practicing speaking skills on your own. You can download the PDF for free using the link in the description below this video. Now, something else I want to share with you. After writing your sentences, hopefully 3 per day, read them out loud. This is the step that everyone misses, but this is crucial. If you have tried writing before in Italian, I bet you probably stopped there. You just tried to write. But if you add this very simple, super simple step, super semplice, then writing becomes so much more powerful because now you're not just thinking in Italian and forming sentences, but you're training your mouth to produce Italian sounds, and to your brain that still counts. So reading out loud your sentences is an essential part of your training, of your speaking practice training. Even if you don't have a partner, you can do this immediately. So remember, you don't need a speaking partner to start practicing your speaking skills. Write your sentences and read them out loud, ad alta voce. Don't wait. There's no better time to start than now, adesso. That's all for today. È tutto per oggi. I will see you in the next video. Ciao da Valentina.